What is up, guys? We are playing the Dark Descent once again, and let's see how it is. I've heard it's a very spooky game, but let's see. Welcome to Amnesia, the Dark Descent. The following is a couple of quick messages on how to get the best possible experiences, okay? And not be played to win. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in the game, world, and story. Okay. Do not worry about when and how to save during gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. When you want to leave the game, just choose save and exit. You can then use continue to return where you left off, and the next time you start up the game. Okay. The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place and you are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encountered. Instead, use your wits, hide, or even run if necessary. Okay. The interplay between light and dark is very important in the game, and because of this it is vital to set up the gamma correctly. Use the slider control below to do so. Adjust it until the square of the right is barely visible. Square on the right. Oh. For me this one is better, yeah. This is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia fictional games. Thank you. Okay, first of all, let's see. Okay, let's do the show hands. Default commentary also, okay. Graphics and inputs. I'll figure that out, okay. And now I'm gonna start new game. Let's go, boys.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Follow the recruiter and find its sources. Okay.
Hi, my name is Thomas Grip and I'm one of the co-founders of Fictional Games. I worked with engine code, gameplay code, design, and many other things for Amnesia. In my commentaries, I will mainly focus on the design behind the different parts of the game. I hope you'll enjoy them.
Okay.
The name of this level is Rainy Hall, and it's supposed to be a combination of atmosphere setter and tutorial for the player. We wanted the player to start the game in a slow way so they could settle in and get used to how the game works. Amnesia is not a game with constant action happening all the time, and we wanted to have a constrained map where the player gets used to this. The only thing you need to do is to follow the track and get to the end of the level. Also, following tracks is something that becomes very useful in later levels, so we try to teach players this from the start.
Okay. Yo, buddy, are you okay? Buddy? Okay, we know Goya, we go this way. This tinderbox, okay. Follow this. Are you okay? Mate, are you okay? Mate. What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? Okay, so far so good. A little bit creepy, but not bad. Let's go ahead and see what's up next. All my script.
This is one of the first levels that we created for the game, and it was initially part of the archives level, which we will reach in a bit. Amnesia started out with a pretty different design, and when we redesigned it, the maps did not fit. This caused us to split them up and scatter them out. So in the first design, after this corridor, the archives level was supposed to follow, and the room lying there now was built much later. In fact, the first designs did not have Daniel waking up with an amnesia at all, and it was actually added later on. In the first story draft, Daniel still had hidden memories, but he was unaware of this at the start of the story. However, as we redesigned things, we found the waking up with amnesia thingy, although a bit cliché, much more fitting.
Okay. From here, okay.
Hi there, my name is Luis Rodeo. I'm mostly the tool programmer, level scripter at times, and perhaps the main reason why the rest of the core team at Fictional Games is pretty much forced to speak English at our internal meet, as I am the only non-Swede here. Now, what a Spaniard is doing with a bunch of Swedish guys is a whole different story we won't be discussing today. By the way, I will be talking mostly about tools and scripting. Hope you like it. The editors themselves went through a lot of design changes during the development. Not that many in visual appeal as in internal stuff, like data structures and handling. This happened mostly because at the beginning we only knew the basic stuff that needed to be in them, and as they grew in features and functionality, they started to kind of fall apart. Mostly due to my big lack of previous experience in projects.
Tell me guys
like
if you all like this.
Right now, aloud, what the hell still sounds in my head when I look at some
Behind the
parts of the
thinking
code.
of the game
But I'm still
and all
proud of
that,
them.
but
They can also get a bit buggy at times, but hopefully
kinda
this
like
won't
it.
happen again in the future. And
kinda
I
don't.
already
But
got some nice
I'll
ideas
see
for the
later
next
on.
iteration of the tool.
If it's no, I kinda like it, I kinda don't also. Okay. What is this? Won't open, it's locked. Where is it locked? Okay, it's here. Let's have one to throw it. Yo, that was a yeet.
Yeet?
Okay. And some tinder boxes. Okay. Push this. Oh, here he is. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, why are you getting mad? Seriously, what the hell is this? Okay. Should I put some? Nah. This is enough light. Why do I need more light? Can I light these? Is there anything? Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, that's the carrying the one thing. Let's some bookies. I guess we go here. Okay.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to
Okay.
escape it as long as you can.
Okay.
Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the
Okay.
darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your
Okay.
former self, Daniel.
So the darkness should kill. Okay, fine. This. Okay, oil. I don't need that. Okay, should I?
Hello
okay.
everyone, my name is Mikael and I'm the writer for Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Hello everyone, my name is Mikael and I'm the writer for Amnesia, The Dark Descent.
Okay, thank you.
I think we can all feel the story kick-starting as we finish the letter from Daniel. The game itself is just filled with confusion, and I think we're really doing player a service keeping it simple in the beginning.
Starting to look like that.
Basically try to take your revenge on Alexander. That is the premise of the game. You don't really need to dive any deeper than that, but hoping that the player will care about the story, they have the entire game in front of them to decide if they think killing Alexander is justified or not.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's do one thing. Let's just stay. Let's see. What is broken bottles? The heck are all this shit? What is this? Okay. Let's go. Yeesh. There. I'm guessing that oil is limited, so okay, finally. Finally found the wanted run.
Hello, my name is Mark Nikander. I'm a 3D artist and level creator at Fictional Games. I started out as a helper during Penumbra Overture, and I was finally hired as a full-time artist in the later part of Penumbra Black Plague.
Okay.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Am I still following the pink shit?
The entrance hall was first shown in our first gameplay trailer, and while the layout hasn't changed much, the details certainly have. We build our levels from sets of pieces, in this case, the custom-based set. While the carefully planned set pieces made level building very easy, the levels became very similar, and we had to make special pieces to the levels. Now,
Okay.
Scattered throughout the game, you can see some signs written in Latin. The reason for using it is that it was considered a language of culture and science, as most scientific and philosophy authors wrote their works.
Okay, don't need to know this. Let's go up. Who the fuck are that chick? Can't go there. Let's walk here. This guy. the archives. I don't know if I'm supposed to go here or no. But whatever it is what it is. Alright, it is what it is. So far not so scary, but let's see. Okay, this looks like a good. Okay, I can move stuff, that is good. Can I open it? Oh, I can. Okay, open this drawer. Nothing. Open the last drawer. Nothing. Something. I hereby offer my full attention and service to Alexander Baron of Benenberg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, with my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander Baron of Benenberg is to recommend my services at a Russian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the sea. Welcome, House of Gelch. Okay. It's a contract. You take it. You no say no to the contract. Okay.
Another piece of the toolset is the model editor, used to create the entities you are interacting with while playing.
Okay, we figure this out with ourselves. We first went to the left, now we go to the right and see if anything is there. See, something is there.
16th of May, 1839.
Okay.
The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okay, you bring back spirits with us, we no problem. Can we open this? Okay. Nothing here, nothing. I should open the bottom to the top, right? So here. I go from okay. Anything here? What is this? Go on back to west. Okay.
This level was changed a lot, and I think it's one of the most tweaked levels that we got. Not only was it part of the big archives level that we had to split up, but it was also hard to get it engaging enough. The problem here is that we don't have any sort of fun mechanic that we rely on.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Who the fuck is playing piano? Okay. So what's here? Okay. It's dropped. Okay, somebody was playing piano. Who the heck was playing piano? I don't want to know whose blood is that.
When I started writing, I had only outlined the framework for the story and the first few levels in the game design document, so I ended up finalizing a lot of material for the first levels, and then when those were done,
Yeah. Somebody was playing the piano, right? Okay, got some oil. Lots of sheets.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Toward the enchanting light.
Okay. Can't run.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
What? Let's go play with my hand.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Dad.
For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbors castles and the quiet forest-clad mountain rest with scattered lakes and picturesque as bullshit. I don't care. I'm not gonna read. I'll come pause it and read it. I'm not reading all this bullshit. Okay. So what is this? Right there. coming, bitch. I'm coming. What the fuck are you? Fuck you, go. I think we'll go back. Should we end this episode here? Yeah, let's do it. We got the key. And we are supposed to. Ouch! That's supposed to go there. Oh, the cobwebs look nice. I think we'll end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed or being terrified a little bit.